The days think kinship. The distant hum of traffic underlays the cricket's serenade, soothly and tably, then releases a long sigh as if shedding unseen burdens, a history of regrets and directionless roads. He collapses onto a weathered picnic bench, his eyes, seeking solace, lift to the heavens. Lord of mercy, what am I doing out here? He whispers, his voice quivering, his words fragile. Bowing his head, he cradles it in his hands, fingers intertwining like ancient roots grappling for sustenance. He prays, words fragmented.
A chill evening breeze swept through the quaint fishing village. Blending sea, scent and rain-soaked earth, the sky, swirling with ominous clouds, signaled a relentless storm. Fishermen in weathered oilskins hurriedly secured their boats, their shadows stretching across the wooden docks. From a distance, a lighthouse beam pierced the gloom, casting its vigilant eye over the churning waters. Inside the humble chapel, Mary, a steadfast pillar in the community, gathered candles near the altar. Her fingers worked under the soft flickering light as rain pattered against the windows. The scent of incense, a trace from earlier vespers, wrapped around her like a shroud. "Kyle, my son, where are you?" she whispered heavenward, seeking solace. "Lord of mercy, guide him home."
Plea, yet somber, was bathed in an ethereal glow from stained glass windows. Candle flames wavered their light, mingling with vibrant colors as the rain intensified. Mary knelt at the altar, tracing her rosary, each bead a touchstone of hope.
"Holy One, my heart is weary," she prayed aloud. "Bring him back to us, bring him back to you." Her words floated upward, mingling with the whispers of saints. A profound stillness descended upon the chapel. It felt as if the air paused to listen, the world outside muted. In that quiet pause, Mary sensed a distant promise, a gentle nudge of divine assurance that wrapped around her like a comforting embrace. The storm peaked as night enfolded the village. Streets, slick with rain, mirrored the tumultuous sky. The chapel's doors groaned open, admitting a figure damp and weary from a long journey, yet unmistakably him. Kyle, the prodigal son, stood still, remorse etched in his eyes. The weight of years hung heavily between them. Yet, a flicker of the boy she remembered, a spark of hope, was still alive. Without words, Mary approached him. Her arms encircled him, offering warmth and reconciliation together. They knelt beside the altar. Kyle's voice broke the silence, a whisper drenched in regret. "Shepherd of my soul, forgive me. I've been lost for so long."
In prayer, the storm inside Kyle quieted. He felt his burdens lift. The promise of new beginnings took root within him, nurtured by grace. Bread and storm abated, the village exhaled relief. The rain fell softly. In the glow of their kitchen, Mary laid out bread and salt, a humble feast of welcome.
They bowed their heads, hands joined in gratitude. Lord of life, thank you for guiding Kyle back to still waters. Mary prayed, her voice steady. Together they broke bread, savoring reconciliation. Laughter returned, warming the air like dawn pushing against night. Closing prayer. Holy One, you are the calm in our storms.
You are the calm in our storms, the beacon in our night. Guide our hearts to rest in you and teach us to trust your voice. Amen. night of ashes. The sirens had long faded into the velvety backdrop of night, leaving the air heavy with the acrid residue of smoke, a pungent reminder of chaos and devastation. Jack stood immobile, his eyes glued to the skeletal remains of what once was a family home, now a silhouette of charred beams and ash. The fire had been unrelenting, an insatiable beast that spared nothing in its wake. Jack's smoke-stained jacket was a testament to the peril he had braved, wading through the inferno to pull the family to safety. But the fire's merciless fingers had reached farther than his courage, and not all were saved. The rain began its descent softly, a gentle patter that seemed to soothe the parched, scorched earth. Each drop felt like a tender caress on Jack's weary skin, yet his heart remained tightly wound, a knot of survivor's guilt resisting any attempt at unraveling. In his pocket lay a small drawing, its edges singed by the fire. It was a child's drawing, simple, etched with innocence. The child, a girl no older than 10, had pressed it into his sooty hands as she was whisked away by the paramedics to safer ground. Beneath the muted glow of a solitary street lamp, Jack unfolded the crumpled paper. It depicted a family, stick figures holding hands beneath a sun that wore a perpetual smile. One figure stood apart, arms wide open as though inviting the others, all joyous despite the evident divide. This semblance of hope, sketched with a child's simplicity, weighed on him like lead, a bittersweet reminder of the lives altered irrevocably. As the night's solemn rain washed over the world, painting it in Rafiki hues, Jack fell to his knees. The asphalt cut into him, cold and unyielding. "Lord of mercy," he whispered, his voice fragile like autumn leaves carried on the wind. "Why couldn't I save them all? I did what I could, but it's not enough." He let the still night carry his questions skyward, each word a plea edged with pain, casting it into the vast unknown, hoping for an answer. The Ixura of the night. Jack lingered there, his head bowed beneath the silent strength of the rain, feeling the reins of his guilt tighten their grip on his soul. The question of worth gnawed at him incessantly, a storm brewing within. Yet in that silent vigil, amidst the gentle symphony of raindrops, came a whisper, an ethereal nudge, not of his own making. "Listen, my child," it seemed to say like a breath carried on the wind, tender and poignant. "In your striving, do not forget the ones you have saved. Walk the path of wholeness by seeing through the eyes of grace, not judgment." Jack's heart, bruised and restless, felt a stirring within, a warmth spreading across the cold expanse of his spirit. He inhaled deeply, letting the night air fill his lungs, a potent blend of rain and renewal enveloping him. With each breath, he became acutely aware of the sacred simplicity, the boundless enormity of life amidst its ruins. He realized then that he had not been alone during the flames, nor in the echoing recesses of his anguish. The shepherd of his soul had walked beside him, emboldening his resolve, steadying his hands even in the shadow of regret. A step toward wholeness. With the dawning light, Jack rose. The night's rain had left the world cleansed, and the clear sky now hinted at a gentle promise of new beginnings. As he stood at the threshold of the sunlight-dappled street, a shift had occurred within him. The guilt lingered, but it was now muted, transformed into a deep yearning for action. With a purposeful stride, he made his way to the hospital where the girl lay recovering. A survivor like himself, his heart, though heavy, was buoyed by an underlying current of healing. The nurse at the entrance greeted him with a soft smile as he entered, and the girl's eyes lit up, shining like beacons of resilience and life. Taking his cue, he knelt beside her bed, unfolding the drawing she had entrusted to him. Her smile broadened, illuminating her face, a sight that rekindled the embers of hope within him. "I wanted you to have it," she said, her voice a melody steeped in innocent courage. "Thank you," he replied, his voice anchored in the present moment. "It reminds me of what's truly important." As he prepared to leave, Jack turned back to her, his voice gentle and filled with newfound wisdom. "Sometimes," he said, "we're asked to walk paths we do not understand. But it is in that walking we find strength we never knew we had." Holy One, teach my heart to see the blessing in life's ashes. Guide my steps on the path of wholeness and grace. Let your voice be my compass through the night. Fill my spirit with courage and compassion anew. Amen.
Whisper praise with the wind. Haze and nights and birds and there's a word utter. Autumn leaves crackled under Thomas Hartford's boots as he emerged from the smoldering ruins. Silver red ceased every secret cricket kinship. The distant hum of traffic underlies the cricket's serenade, soothing and haunting. Jake inhales deeply, then releases a long sigh as if shedding unseen burdens, a history of regrets and directionless roads. He collapses onto a weathered picnic bench, his eyes seeking solace, lift to the heavens. Lord of mercy, what am I doing out here? He whispers, his voice quivering, his words fragile, bowing his head. He cradles it in his hands, fingers intertwining like ancient roots, grappling for sustenance. He prays, words fragmental. He prays, words fragmental. Rain's lament, rain mingled with his tears, washing over soot-stained remnants on his skin. The cool droplets were a gentle absolution. He listened, straining to hear divine whispers, seeking guidance. An elderly man shuffled past, his eyes warm with understanding, sharing the burden of silent prayer. The man's presence brought solace, a reminder Thomas was not alone. The rain's patter became a gentle percussion, a prelude to Thomas's plea. Lord of mercy, show me how to let go. I can't carry this alone. The words rose in a quiet plea for guidance, carried on the wind to the heavens. As the rain lifted, so did the shadows in Thomas's heart. The clouds parted, revealing a cleansed sky. Spring buds peeking through autumn ground. The wind carried warmth, guiding Thomas towards gratitude. He felt a divine nudging, a stirring of leaves leading him back to light. In weeks that followed, Thomas shared his journey and the child's drawing at the community center. Each conversation was a balm to his soul, an exchange woven with compassion. He slowly transformed sorrow into praise, each breath a gift from God. Autumn leaves, spring winds. Thomas met with the child's family, sharing stories, laughter and tears. Together they planted a small tree, nurturing its growth amidst fallen leaves. It stood as a testament to resilience and grace, a living symbol of hope and renewal. Thomas learned to whisper praises with the wind, his prayers mingling with rustling leaves. A dialogue with the shepherd of his soul. Hope flickered within him, its glow a reminder of light unquenched by shadow. The wind carried his whispers, a symphony of gratitude and faith, reaching beyond the earthly realm. Gracious Lord, guide my steps through the shadows. May my ears remain open to your whispers, and my heart embrace the courage to praise. In each breath let me find your grace. Amen. Amen.
Whispers in the sanctuary. Acti echoes in the cathedral. Dawn's pale golden light streamed through the immense stained glass windows of St. Anselm's Cathedral, casting vibrant sacred mosaics across the cold stone floor. The sun's rays transformed ancient flagstones into a divine tapestry, a spectacle of transcendent beauty that seemed to breathe life into the silent edifice. The air was thick with the lingering aroma of incense, an ever-present reminder of the prayers that had echoed through these hallowed halls for centuries. I, Samuel, found solace in this ethereal glow as the night shift janitor, my tools of the trade, mop and bucket, acting as my partners in this sacred ballet. Each swish of my mop in the cavernous silence created a serene melody, resonating as a whispered hymn beneath the soaring arches. In this solitude, God's presence felt intimate, almost palpable, yet an inner yearning persisted, a silent cry for acknowledgement beyond the shadows of my labor. Despite being surrounded by sacredness, a gnawing absence reverberated within my soul. Kneeling before the altar, shadows from flickering candles danced around me. Casting enigmatic figures on the walls, I whispered a prayer of urgency into the silence. My heart heavy with its own ache, Lord of mercy, I pleaded, my voice trembling with the rawness of my vulnerability. I feel lost, unseen in this world. Reveal my purpose, I beseech you. Help me find my voice in this silence. Each syllable was a heartfelt offering laid bare before the Omnipotent. A glimpse of purpose. As dawn gracefully surrendered today, the organist Clara began her morning ritual. Her fingers glided over the keys, each note a ripple of hope through the still air. A divine melody weaving its way into the very fabric of the cathedral. The music resonated deep within, akin to the rhythmic beating of my heart, reminding me of the divine presence that watched over us all. In this moment of reflection, a whisper of guidance fluttered through my spirit, as gentle and profound as an unseeing hand of comfort resting on my shoulder. Later, as I gathered my cleaning supplies, the sanctuary's peace was interrupted by hurried footsteps. A young woman appeared at the entrance, her eyes wide with desperation. She carried her son, a fragile-looking boy with eyes questioning the world. His voice reduced to a mere whisper. An inward nudge fueled by silent prayer sparked courage within me. Can I help you? I asked gently, my voice echoing softly through the vast, echoing space. Her eyes met mine, brimming with unshed tears, each drop a testament to countless silent prayers. He can't speak, she said, her voice heavy with helplessness. The doctors say it's hopeless. Her words hung in the crisp air, a poignant reminder of life's fragility and inevitable vulnerabilities. Kneeling beside them, I felt a divine choreography guiding my actions. Would you let me pray for him? I asked softly, weaving hope and faith into my question. She nodded, a flicker of renewed hope kindling in her eyes, closing my eyes. I offered a prayer of transformation and invocation for healing. Holy One, voice of creation, touch this child with your healing grace. Let your love be the voice he cannot find. Each word was a bridge from my heart to heaven, a plea for intervention from the divine. As the prayer concluded, a warmth enveloped me, a response to my own yearning to be seen and serve, as if the Almighty whispered affirmation into the depths of my soul. A new dawn. In the days that followed, my perspective on life at the cathedral transformed. No longer was I merely cleaning floors, I was carrying light to those seeking refuge within the sacred walls. Each task became a prayer in action, a liturgy of service that imbued my duties with purpose. The boy returned, his voice slowly gaining strength like a delicate symphony of newfound life. Our prayers were intertwined with his healing, our souls bound in an embrace of grace. The echo of my mop now played a part in a larger symphony, divine whispers that I had learned to trust with faith and conviction. Each stroke, every sweep composed a note in the divine composition that intricately wove our lives into a harmonious melody. Lord of light and love, guide me to speak for those without a voice, to hear your call and share your grace with each step I take in faith. May I find my place in your story, by the river. Act I, strum of silence. The evening air is crisp, gently prickling my skin with its coolness as I station myself by the river, my usual haunt. The sound of flowing water underscores the rhythm of city life, soft yet persistent. The river seems timeless, as if its eternal flow is whispering secrets from ages past. I strum my guitar, each note weaving into the twilight, creating a tapestry of sound that wraps around me like a comforting old coat. My fingers are worn and familiar with the strings. Each chord is like an old friend, but then a sharp twang disrupts the harmony. A string snaps, echoing my own uncertainty. The snapping reverberates in the silent pockets of air. My stomach knots in response as if sharing in the string's sudden break. For a moment, I stare at the broken strand, its loose end quivering in the breeze. Like my frayed spirit, I can feel the weight of the moment pressing down on me. The world blurring around the edges as disappointment tightens its grip. The people walking past, the steady rhythm of their steps, the soft murmurs of their conversations. Everything fades into the background. I bow my head, closing my eyes, not caring for the curious glances of passers-by. Lord of mercy, I whisper between breaths, my voice barely audible over the gentle rush of the river. I am lost. If music is my path, why does it feel so fragile? Guide me, for I am but a weary traveler in need of light. My prayer hangs in the air, unanswered, yet I wait in hope that somewhere he listens. A humming stranger, a pause in my lament allows other sounds to seep through. Footsteps, laughter, conversations, a tapestry of life that reminds me I'm part of something larger. Yet amidst this symphony, I catch a single soft hum. It stands out, a gentle melody that seems to dance with the floating notes of my broken performance. I open my eyes to find a passerby, a woman whose hum carries an odd familiarity, as if it's a part of the river song. Her eyes are calm, exuding a serenity that I find both inviting and inspiring. I watch her, captivated by the simplicity of her joy. The world seems to pause around us, as if time itself is holding its breath. Our eyes meet briefly, and she offers a comforting smile before continuing on her way. Her melody lingering in the air like the scent of blooming wildflowers. It's a momentary connection, yet profound, as if God had whispered through her tune, reaching into my soul and tugging at the strings of my heart, prompting a stir deep within me. Inspired by the serendipity of the encounter, I gather courage to offer another prayer, one of surrender and hope, feeling a new warmth swell within me. Holy One, I speak softly into the evening glow that seems to shimmer with a new light. I lay down my pride and doubt. Let your will tune my heart, guide my hands to bring light into every room I enter. Even if just for a moment, the prayer feels like a release, a letting go of the burdens I've carried for too long. A gentle breeze sweeps over me, and within it, a subtle nudge I feel, a divine assurance that I am not alone in my journey. The realization unfolds like the river's current, persistent, sure, and deceptively simple in its truth. With renewed determination, I wrap the broken string around a small pebble, a symbolic act of persistence and craft, letting this new understanding guide my path. The pebble feels smooth in my hand, a reminder that even broken things can find a place in the story. I secure the guitar with care and start to play, improvising with the remaining strings. The sound is different but still resonates, a testament to resilience. Each note rises in the evening air, weaving into the urban symphony. Transforming the ordinary into sacred, I find peace in the imperfection, a metaphor of God's grace in my life. The music flows through me, a living prayer, an offering to the one who sees the unseen. As the night deepens, the lamps along the river begin to flicker on, casting a warm glow, their light shimmering on the water's surface. People pause to listen, some nod in appreciation, and for the first time, I see myself not as a performer, but as a vessel for this light, this music. A small crowd gathers, drawn not by spectacle, but by the quiet miracle of music remade. I see hope in their eyes, and I realize in this sacred moment, heaven has touched earth. Shepherd of my soul, guide my steps with your wisdom. Grant me the courage to face the brokenness with faith, as I strive to be a light bearer in the shadows of this world. Teach me to listen with a heart open to your whispers. In your hands, let my journey be renewed and whole. Amen.
The city's breath mingled with the winter rain, creating a symphony of whispers against neon-lit sidewalks. I stood under a bus stop, watching the city march on. Its people wrapped in indifference, oblivious to the season's cold embrace. Colors flickered on the puddles like living memories, echoing an old song. Lord of mercy, attend to my prayer. My cry for help comes to you. Around me, umbrellas braved gusts, faces masked with purpose, stranded in the night's cold. A loneliness took root, deeper than the chill of winter. Desperate, I bowed my head, whispering into the damp air. God, if you hear me, show me the way through this storm. My words rose like fragile lanterns, droplets of hope, waiting for heaven's answer. The rain relented, its rhythm now a soft drip from overburdened gutters. I took a familiar path home through labyrinthine alleys, the past echoing with present whispers. The wet streets glistened, the scent of asphalt fresh near a worn stairwell. An elderly woman emerged, eyes gentle and bright. Her unexpected presence was a secret garden in the concrete wilderness. She smiled warmly, her words a balm. You look lost, dear. I confessed, feeling a burden lift. She nodded, her gaze deep as the ocean. Remember, the shepherd of my soul always hears when the heart speaks. Trust in his guidance, move. I close my eyes in silent prayer. Shepherd of my soul, guide my steps, turn my heart towards your light. In that contemplation, a nudge within promised renewal and hope. The light of forgiveness, my route led past an old church, its stained glass hidden in night shadows, drawn by the woman's wisdom or remembered psalm. I couldn't say. The church doors creaked open as if to a friend inside. The air was a tranquil sanctuary. Kneeling at a pew, I prepared my heart for forgiveness of others and myself. Holy One, I prayed, grant me courage to forgive, to seek forgiveness and carry your message of hope. Peace unfolded within me like a mosaic of grace. Each life shard reflected redemption's light. Candles on the altar dancing in approval rising. I felt lighter, part of something greater. A step forward, the city's neon lights brightened, no longer stark, but a tapestry of life's hues. Each step felt deliberate, whisper encouragement. I resolved to act on grace, starting with a call to mend a fractured friendship, sharing the message of hope. Each phone ring the bus stop prayer, a cry transformed to courage as my friend answered. Joy welled inside, God's presence in the reconnection, His guidance reassuring me. Our conversation flowed like a stream, washing past grievances. Dear Lord, guide me through the storms of life. Let your light shine upon my path. Fill my heart with unyielding hope and grant me the courage to forgive.